The Annapurna Base Camp Trek is a renowned adventure that captivates trekkers from around the world. Nestled at an altitude of 4,130 meters, the Annapurna Base Camp serves as a gateway to the towering magnificence of Mount Annapurna, the 10th highest peak globally at 8,091 meters. The ABC Trek promises an unforgettable experience, captivating trekkers as they embark on this iconic Himalayan adventure. Annapurna Sanctuary boasts awe-inspiring and unique settings, surrounded by majestic peaks such as Annapurna I, 8,091 meter, Annapurna South 7,219 meter, Machapucha 6,993 meter, and Hyunchali 6,441 meter. This trek is renowned for its remarkable altitude variation and diverse ecosystem, making it an extraordinary expedition. The trail meanders through verdant forests adorned with rhododendrons, picturesque rice paddies, and terraced farmlands, providing unrivaled mountain vistas. Immerse yourself in the splendor of enormous mountains and gain insights into the rich tapestry of Nepalese life and culture. Embarking on ABC Trek will undoubtedly make you feel like you're embarking on one of the most extraordinary journeys in the world. However, the Annapurna Base Camp Trek is not solely about sightseeing. Along the way, you have the opportunity to immerse yourself in the local cultures and traditions of ethnic Gurungs, Magars, Tarkalis, and Lobis. These vibrant communities reside in charming villages nestled at the foothills of the Annapurna Himalayas. You'll encounter small Buddhist shrines, gumbas, and experience tranquility of their exotic traditions, as if you've been transported to another time. To commence your Annapurna Base Camp Trek via Punjil, you'll first journey from Kathmandu to Pokhara, where trekking adventure begins. Setting off from Hyle, the trail follows the Modi River and meanders through dense forests of rhododendrons and bamboo. As you ascend, you'll notice the vegetation gradually thinning and the gorge narrowing to a mere few hundred meters wide upon reaching Hinku Cave. While trekking the Annapurna Sanctuary, your eyes will be treated to the breathtaking sight of steep, snow-clad ridges cascading from Hyunchali on the left and Machapucha on the right. Passing through Gate Itinerary, this sanctuary, you'll find yourself immersed in a colossal amphitheater encircled by a solid wall of snow-capped peaks. The Annapurna Base Camp Trek itinerary typically begins and ends in Pokhara, although it can also be tailored as part of the Annapurna circuit, a longer and more comprehensive trekking experience. Embarking on the ABC Trek is a remarkable opportunity to challenge yourself, physically immerse yourself in natural beauty, and explore the diverse cultural tapestry of the region. With its majestic peaks, unique ecosystems, and cultural encounters, this trek truly offers a once-in-a-lifetime adventure. Discover the wonders of the Annapurna region and create unforgettable memories on the Annapurna Base Camp Trek.
नेपाल फ्रेंडशिप समझ आता है। नहीं, आप लोग तो सीरियल देखते हो, हम लोग तो देखने का टाइम ही नहीं है।
थकन हुआ है कि नहीं?
थकान नहीं हो रहा है।
नहीं हो रहा है,
मजा आ रहा है,
मजा आ रहा है
बहुत ज्यादा।
एडवेंचर।
Short itinerary. Day 01. Drive to Pokhara, 900 meter, 2,953 feet. From Kathmandu in a tourist bus, 8 hours. Day 03. Drive to Biretanti, 1,039 meter, 3,409 feet. From Pokhara, 1 hour, and trek to Ulleri, 2,020 meter, 6,627 feet, 4 to 5 hours. Overnight at a guest house. Day 4. Trek to Ghorepani, 2,840 meter, 9,286 feet. From Ulari, 5 to 6 hours. Overnight at a guest house. Day 5, early morning hike up to Poon Hill, 3,210 meter 10,531 feet, and back, and then trek to Tadapani, 2,610 meter 8,563 feet, 6 to 7 hours. Overnight at a guest house. Day 6, trek to Sinua, 2,360 meter 7,740 feet, from Tadapani, 6 to 7 hours. Overnight at a guest house. Day 07, trek to Dirali, 3,230 meter 10,597 feet, from Sinua, 6 to 7 hours. Overnight at a guest house. Day 8, trek to Annapurna Base Camp, 4,130 meter 13,550 feet, from Dirali, 5 to 6 hours. Overnight at a guest house. Day 9, trek to Bamboo, 2,345 7,694 feet, from Annapurna Base Camp, 6 to 7 hours. Overnight at a guest house. Day 10, trek to Jhinu, 1,780 meter 5,839 feet, from Bamboo, 4 to 5 hours. Overnight at a guest house. Day 11, trek to Sioli Bazar, 1,170 meter 3,839 feet, from Jhinu, 2 to 3 hours, and drive back to Pokhara, 2 to 4 hours. Overnight at the hotel in Lakeside. Day 12, drive back to Kathmandu, 1,400 meter for 4,593 feet, from Pokhara in a tourist bus, 7 to 9 hours. Overnight at a hotel. Day 13, transfer to the international airport for your final departure. Note: please be advised that extensive road construction along the Prithvi Highway from Kathmandu to Pokhara has resulted in increased traffic congestion and air pollution. As a result, the journey, typically taking around 6-7 hours, may now require approximately 8-9 hours. We appreciate your patience and understanding during this time.
हजुर फेरि
मूलबाट आएको यो मूलबाट आएको पानी थापेको कि कस्तो तातो मन तातो
तातो
Our standard itinerary might differ slightly due to unpredictable happenings and events out of our control. Factors such as flight cancellation, delay, unfavorable weather, natural calamities, newly implemented government rules, political affairs, trekkers, health conditions, etc. are possible. Evaluating the situation's possible solutions allow the trekking to resume as much as possible based on the best alternatives. In these times, we look for your cooperation and flexibility.
खुजला नि
It is advised you arrive one day before the trip start date so you can rest, and it also gives you time to buy clothing, equipment and gear required for the trek. Also, it is best if you book your flights with spare days in Nepal for this trek in case of any flight delays or cancellations. Moreover, you have options to customize this trip where you can add on a sightseeing tour in Kathmandu, Pokhara, other adventure spots, or day trips around the country before or after the trek. Departures and availability. Annapurna Base Camp package includes all international and domestic, airport transfers on a tourist vehicle twin sharing, double accommodation in a 3-star hotel in Kathmandu 2 nights, and Pokhara 2 nights including breakfast. Private room accommodation can be organized at an extra cost. Twin sharing or dormitory guest house accommodation during the trek in the Annapurna region for 8 nights. All your standard meals during the trek: breakfast, lunch and dinner including seasonal fruits. Purified drinking water during the trek using water filter or water purification tablets. Experienced, first aid trained, government licensed, English speaking and locally recruited Ace the Himalayas trekking guide. 2 guides for group size more than 7 people. Permits for Annapurna Conservation Area and TIMS, Trekkers Information Management System. Porters during the trek for carrying luggage, 1 porter for every 2 clients. Wages, accommodation, meals, gear, insurance and medications for all staff. Tourist bus between Kathmandu and Pokhara and private tourist vehicle from Pokhara to Birathanti and from Sioli Bazar to Pokhara. 1 Ace the Himalayas duffel, kit bag, trekking map, sun hat, buff, neck gaiter and trip completion certificate. A farewell dinner on the last night in Nepal. All administrative expenses and government taxes. Price excludes meals, lunch and dinner in Kathmandu and Pokhara, international flight fare and airport departure tax, any beverages including bottled and boiled water, travel insurance along with high-altitude emergency evacuation coverage. Tips to trekking staff and driver. Nepal entry visa. Visa can be acquired easily after your arrival at Tibavan International Airport in Kathmandu with a fee of $30 for 15 days visa, $50 for 30 days visa and $125 for 90 days visa. Personal trekking gear and equipment. Any expenses other than the price include section.
All the chips. Yeah. And you?
I was alright.
You're all right. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe in Devrani.
Oh yeah? Not too far.
ABC Trek Packing List. Here is a list of what you might want to pack for the Annapurna Base Camp hike. Please take this as a starting point. You'll need layers of warmer clothing during the winter. We provide a 75-liter duffel bag for you to use for the trek. It will be given to you during your pre-trip meeting in Kathmandu. The duffel bag is yours to keep. Also, you can rent sleeping bag and down jacket with us at the additional fee of $35 for each once you are in Kathmandu. Puffy down jacket. We have rental jackets available for an additional $35. For season, 0 degree, sleeping bag. We have rental sleeping bags available for an additional $35. Day pack, 35-45 liters recommended with rain cover. Sleeping bag liner, sun hat or cap. Will provide you with a free Ace the Himalaya baseball cap, knitted hat, beanie, scarf or net gaiter, headlamp, sunglasses, technical fabric base layer, light for warmer months, heavy for colder months, technical fabric short, 2, and long sleeve, 2, shirts, waterproof, windproof shell, fleece jacket or pullover, technical fabric base layer, light for warmer months, heavy for colder months, hiking pants, 2. Comfortable pants for inside the tea houses, waterproof, windproof outer shell pants, hiking shorts, wool or technical fabric liner gloves, hard shell outer gloves, insulated for colder months, wool or technical fabric warm socks, hiking socks, liner socks optional such as silk, trekking, hiking boots, waterproof recommended, ice cleats, micro spikes, for trekking from November to March. It's recommended to include ice cleats, micro spikes to prevent slipping on icy or wet surfaces. Casual shoes gaiters, lightweight for dust or heavy for snow in colder months. Note: the quantity of each article or clothing can be adjusted to suit the preferences of each participant. Technical fabric: quick drying is best for underwear, opportunities to launder during the trip, sports bras women, pajamas or sleeping clothes. First aid kits and medications. Note: guides carry medications and first aid kits during the trip. However, personal kits and medications are highly recommended. Sunscreen, lip balm, ointment, passport, extra copies of passport-sized photos, reusable water bottle, toiletry kits, water purification tablets or UV water purifier, if you plan to treat water, hydration bladder, towel, pillowcase, toilet paper, 2 rolls, high-protein snacks, such as protein bars or nuts, waterproof, dry bags for carrying important documents and money, airline tickets. Please leave a copy at our office in Kathmandu. This can be useful if there is a change in the date of the flight. Once in Nepal, if you have the time, you can purchase supplies and gear for hiking. Tumel, Kathmandu's tourist hub, is home to many shops where you can get a variety of reasonably priced trekking equipment. Power bank or extra batteries, cameras and mobile phone cards, book, pee bottle, pee funnel for women, trekking poles, whistle thermos for hot water.
Done.
हिमालय बोकेर ल्याएको छु गाइस हाय तपाई आउन नसक्नेहरुलाई यसैलाई हेरेर चित्त बुझाउनु होला हाय गाइस अमेजिङ तेरो छुटे बनाउला नि त एउटा दुई जनै बनाउने के एउटैमा ले दुईटाको भोइस छ नि त नि ओके जाऊ जाऊ
त्यहाँ मान्छेहरू रहेछ मान्छे हो उ यहाँ के ए गाह्रै छ त
Important information: we give you a free duffel bag and baseball cap during your pre-trip meeting in Kathmandu. The duffel bag will be used to pack your trekking supplies. For every 2 participants, we assign 1 porter. The duffel bag, which should weigh around 10 kilograms 22 lbs, will be carried by the porter throughout the walk. To carry your daily necessities like cash, crucial papers, a water bottle or bladder, a camera, toiletries, sunscreen, a notebook, clothing, etc., you must have your own day pack with a waterproof cover. You can store your luggage, non-trekking items, at the hotel in Kathmandu. Down jacket with a hood is a must for altitudes above 4,000 meters to keep warm. You can rent a down jacket for $35. Please note that in case of loss or damage, you need to reimburse the cost of $200 per item. You can rent a 4-season sleeping bag for $35. Please note that in case of loss or damage, you need to reimburse the cost of $200 per item.
Radio sabi U radio.
Hai kele doko seli birine jolama birine doko seli birine jolama birine jolama hai kele kaseli birine jolama. Hello, madam. Hello, hello. Okay. Hello.
Note, some clothing, especially form-fitting, figure-hugging items made of elastic material, like yoga pants, may offend locals. Therefore, if you choose to wear these clothes for comfort, please make sure to wear something over them.
Bye-bye.
Okay, let's go. 100. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10. 10. 11. 11. 12.
Thank you.